Hi guys, today we are learning 5 tips for Pixel Whip Flow. I'm so excited to make this video. I can't really see anything. I can turn the light on, but hold on. Yep, nope, yeah. It's not gonna work, it's too light outside. Today we are learning my top 5 tips when practicing Pixel Whip Flow. I do these tips mostly every time I flow or every other time. These tips have helped me so much ever since I started a couple years ago. These have helped me tremendously and I'm excited to share it with you guys. I feel like this video is going to be kind of short. We'll see where it goes. I can talk and talk and talk forever, so we'll see. We're just going to get started because there's not really an intro to this. There's just 5 tips when practicing Pixel Whip Flow. The first tip I have is to flow with a mix and not like a playlist or separate songs. I feel like it's helped me a lot when I actually put a mix on and then I say, okay, this mix is 30 minutes. I'm just going to flow. I'm just going to do whatever feels right for 30 minutes. And you don't have to worry about like the weird pause or like the different kinds of music that comes on and you have to like change your flow. It's a lot easier if you just put a mix on and then flow to that mix. I feel like that's helped me a lot, especially when I'm just trying to get in my flow. I do put songs on and like playlists on when I learn new tricks because then it's just a lot easier to listen to songs when I'm learning something instead of just flowing and listening to the music. The second tip I have for you guys can go for all flow artists. It can go for Hoop, Fans, Pixel Whip, Poi, Orbit, anything. Any kind of flow that you're thinking of, this can be beneficial to you. I would recommend to learning some go-go dance, and this goes for girls and guys too. And I know this sounds kind of weird, but ever since I started learning like go-go tutorials, go-go dance moves, I think it has improved my flow so much. With go-go, I feel like it really helps you improve your form because go-go is so different than other kind of dancing. I feel like it's so hard to learn. I started a couple months ago and wow, I did not know how much I sucked dancing because this is hard. Shout out to all the go-go dancers out there. You guys are angels. I don't know how you do that. I don't understand how you do that. I really don't. I don't understand. Please teach me your ways. I have always wanted to audition for EDC, but a big part of auditioning is go-go. Yeah, I suck at go-go. But it's good to learn. I feel like it really does improve your flow. Just try it out. Try and learn a couple dance moves, and then once you feel comfortable with whatever you learned, bring out your flow toy and try and incorporate those moves with your flow. Trust me, it'll help. My third tip on practicing Pixel Whip Flow is to focus more on transitions than combos and separate moves. I recently started doing this. I feel like I never really got into the transitions because I was like, okay, I can just learn these moves, I can learn these combos, and then it'll just come to me. The flow will come to me. That's what it's supposed to do. So I can just learn these combos, learn these moves, then put them together. Easy, simple. Not that simple. I feel like I have improved a lot by doing this and focusing more on transitions than combos and regular moves. Of course, still practice these combos. There's so many tutorials out there, and keep learning different moves, of course. But if you can, focus a whole flow session a couple times a week on just transitions, and it's going to help you so much, especially when you get stuck and you know all these combos, you know all these moves, you know what to do, you know your flow, but you don't know how to go into the next move, or you don't know how to go into the next combo. Trust me, it helps a lot learning different transitions, and try and come up with your own. I have come up with a lot just grabbing my whip, and I'm like swinging it around. I'm like, what can I do? And I have honestly thought of some really cool things, just like playing around with it. And I'm like, okay, if I go like this and I go like this, and then maybe bring it up and then drop it, and then you can kick it with your foot and it'll go all the way around. Really just take your time and get into the zone, like really just get into the zone. I don't know if it sounds funny to me, but just get into the zone and seriously try it out. Try new things every time you flow, especially transitions. The fourth tip I have for you guys is to make sure that you're facing your audience. I am so guilty of this that I go around in circles, and before I know it, I'm not even facing my audience. I'm facing a whole other way, 10 feet away from where I started. I'm really bad at wandering and then not continuing to face my audience. It makes a huge difference when you focus on staying in front of your audience or staying in front of one direction than going in circles or accidentally going to the other side of your living room and you're like, how did I get here? So guilty of that. So if you do that, trust me, you're not the only one. I have done a couple things to help me with this. One, you can get a piece of tape or make a square with tape and then challenge yourself to stay in that square so you're not wandering around. Then you make a focal point. So if you put tape on the ground, you just write with a Sharpie like an X or something, and that could be your audience. So you're focusing on staying in that direction, but you have to stay in that square as well. It's a really nice challenge, and it helps on staying in one place, and especially with pixel whips, you fly those things around. Those things go everywhere. I never want to hurt anyone with it, so this definitely is fun, and it's a really great challenge just to train yourself in staying in one spot and then continuing to face your audience. Another thing that I do is I take my 36-inch hoop and I put it on the floor, and then I just try and stay in it. I like this way a lot better because I can feel the hoop when I'm starting to get out, because you know, it's a hoop, it's right there. And the tape, I can get super distracted if I have the lights off and I have, you know, the lights on and I'm just flowing. I could easily just get in the zone and not see the tape and just go out of it. So I really like using my hoop for that. Try this out, let me know if it works. This is a great challenge. I love doing this. I don't do it that much anymore because I've gotten a lot better at staying in one place, but I am really bad at continuing to face the audience. The fifth And final tip that I have for you guys today is to not forget your intros and outros. Those are the best parts of your flow, of getting to trip out your audience and they're like, whoa. It's the best feeling. You get the best reactions. Ever since I started focusing on transitions, intros, and outros, and go-go dancing, I feel like my form has improved, my flow has improved. I'm a lot happier with how it looks. I don't look so stiff all the time. It looks so much better and flowy. Just focusing on these things, it just makes your flow look so much better. I think it was like a week ago, I just put on my Patreon some intros and outros idea. So if you'd like to be a supporter and be a patron on my Patreon, I will put everything in the description below. Intros and outros are so important. Well, intros, of course, starts your flow. It's what starts the engagement, and what brings people in, it's what trips people out. It really does change your flow when you start with some kind of intro other than just starting into your flow. It's really cool that it can be as simple as creating a circle, and like I said, I put a video on my Patreon, so if you guys want to see that, but I'll show you guys one right now. This little circle can do a lot. You can trip people out a lot with this. Let me get up. My little Wakan symbol is a great way to show this. So all you do is you can go back, forward, so there's a lot of ways that you can start before you actually start flowing, and trust me, the people will be like, whoa. Just like gloving or orbits, when people, when you can like actually get in their face, you can't really do that with a pixel whip because you are really going to hurt someone, so don't do that unless you're doing an intro or outro. But with a circle, you're not moving anything, so you can get really close to them and do some really cool things. Same with outros, just like gloving, hoop, anything, hoop, poi, anything, learn some outros. It does actually improve your flow, and you're going to be so proud that you know these outros. You can really engage and impress your audience just by stopping your flow. One outro that I do a lot is this. That's it. And just like the circle, you figure out how you can stop the flow, just like your body tracing, and then you bring it like this, and then you go like that. And then you're done, and it shows that you finished your light show to that person, and they're going to really, really like that. Same with the intro. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have so many tips I can share that I have learned over the years. I have a lot of things that I have learned and things that have helped me, things that haven't helped me, and I'm excited to share all of that with you guys one day when I make a video on it. I hope you guys are staying positive, uplifted. I'm sending lots of light and positivity your way. Just stay strong through everything. Stay home, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, wear gloves when you go out in public, blah, 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 blah. You've probably heard it all. Just stay safe, stay positive. Everything will be okay. You guys are strong, powerful, and we can get through anything. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. 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 See ya later. Okay, bye. Have I messed up? Nope. Looks good. Let's get a thumbnail.